Hey guys, welcome back and I hope you're all doing awesome. Today we'll be checking out some more Reddit posts from r/IDontWorkHereLady, so let's get into it. Start a fire. As a crew boss on a wildland firefighting crew, I was standing in the lobby of a hotel on a cool fall morning before going to do a prescribed burn. In front of the lobby fireplace, while my guys were in the free continental breakfast doing what firefighters do to free food. Also in the lobby are a half-dozen corporate types. Nice shoes, smells like money. All are waiting for their CEO to come down from his room. I learned from listening that they are here to pitch a new hospital. The boss walks in and all eyes turn to him. Morning, boss. He stands next to me. Like me, he has his back to the fireplace, and after a quick check to make sure they are all set, turns to me and says, "We're ready, go get our bags." Okay, so I'm in Nomex fire gear, with my agency logo on my shirt, and damn if the coffee hadn't kicked in yet because instead of, "Yes sir, I'ma tote your bags," or "Oh sorry, I only drive. I got a bad back and you'll have to schlep your own crap," or demanding my tip in advance, all I could muster was, "I start fires for a living. I'm not your driver. If you need something ignited, let me know." Mix-up at the GP. I work in reception for a small office, and occasionally get asked to run errands for the managers while out on the post run. On this day, I was asked to stop by the general practitioner for my boss and check on a repeat prescription as the pharmacy hadn't received it. I go to reception, ask for an update, and am asked to take a seat whilst they find out for me. Dear Redditors, I'm sure you can guess what happens next. That's right. The doors to one of the GP offices opens, and a doctor steps out to call the next patient. As they do so, their eyes lock with mine. "Where have you been? We've been waiting for you to arrive all day," said the GP. Confused, I say, "I'm sorry, you have?" "Yes, you were meant to be here hours ago, why didn't you call?" Still confused, I say, "I'm sorry, I'm just getting a prescription update. I didn't realize I needed to call ahead of time." "Wait, so you don't show, don't call, and now you've decided to pop in and get a prescription update? Unacceptable behavior. Get in the office and I'll see you when I'm finished with this patient." I finally realized that they had mistaken me for an employee. I'm guessing someone on reception or in admin. I'd be surprised if they thought I was a fellow GP. Well, having read a few I Don't Work Here Lady stories, I knew I had to set the record straight, but that it may not be easy work. And I say, "I'm sorry, you have me confused for someone else. I work around the corner, not here." "Yes you do, but keep that attitude up and you won't much longer." "No, I really don't." "Yes you do. I think I know who works at my practice." "Okay then, what's my name?" The GP stops and looks at me, then stutters. Amy." "Nope, sorry. That's definitely not me, or even remotely close to my name." At this time, the receptionist had put the phone down and called me over. The GP followed me, curious or hoping to catch me lying, I'm not sure. And the receptionist says, "Thanks for waiting. Boss's name's prescription will be ready at the pharmacy tomorrow." "Oh, that's great, thank you. I'll let them know." The penny finally drops and the GP says, "So you really don't work here?" "No, I don't. I have to get back to my boss and give them this update. Goodbye." And off I popped back to the office, where I am currently chuckling at finally having a story to share in this sub. Once a bartender, always a bartender. As per the title, I worked in various hospitality roles, from busboy to management, but the best fun was always bartending. I haven't got the patience for it anymore, and have been out of the game for some 15 years. But whenever I'm out, I always take the empties back to the bar, and unless the service is terrible, I always tip. It's one of the few things I still carry cash for. So a few weeks ago, I was in a bar I have gone to for years, just not too often these days. A few staff and management know me, and it's a place where they just wear clean casual gear to work, no set uniform. It's my round, and I lift 3 empty glasses and an empty bottle off our table and take them up to the bar. The manager, an old workmate of mine from years ago, who's helping the bartender, nods the knowing another round nod. I nod back. And then out of nowhere I get the Karen tap on the shoulder. "Excuse me, where's the ladies' room?" I can never help myself here. I've always been a cheeky bastard and my first response is one of 2 options. "Over there, just follow your nose." Or, "Sorry, no idea. I've never used the ladies' room." Is that supposed to be funny? That's no way for staff to speak to a customer, said Karen. Hey, look, I was just joking. I'm not staff, by the way. It's over there next to the... What do you mean you're not staff? Why are you clearing tables then? I always bring the empties back. Once a bartender, always a bartender. If you're a bartender, you should be making drinks, not making stupid jokes. Look, I'm sorry, seems I've confused you. The toilets are just over there and I don't work here. What is your problem? Get me the manager now. Cue my manager friend behind the bar as he props the drinks on the bar. Hey OP, this round's on me. Now ma'am, you were asking for a manager? Karen can't handle that IT property management can't really help with sales. So technically I do work here, but I work in IT support for the company in question, not customer facing at all. So yes, I'll be polite and possibly point you in the right direction. That being said, it's a multi-building campus, and I don't always know where particular items will be sold, or at least find you a customer service person. But this lady, damn, literally couldn't handle the fact that I was elbow deep in a printer and PC that some little bastard kid, Karen Light, had spilled some sort of thick liquid on, and I was trying to salvage the machines and didn't have time to help her find some specific brand of whatever the F it was she wanted. I guess even after my polite, sorry ma'am, I work in IT, let me drop everything I'm doing, find you someone that can assist you. It had to be me. Now. Like right now. And I was, as she put it, a worthless R-word moron, and she will have me fired like that. Snaps her fingers at me. So show me where X is now. To which I just kinda stood there and stared at her, watching her turn as red as a rotten tomato. There's a reason I left retail and management. Luckily, her squealing like a stuck pig got the attention of the floor manager, who was able to explain. Ma'am, he doesn't work sales or with customers. He's property management. Technically what we fall under. But if you come up to the counter that says customer service, we can call a salesperson to help you directly. Karen and her husband waddled away, with her shooting me another glance that I'm sure she meant to be menacing, but really just made her look constipated. I thanked the manager and got back to my actual job, which thankfully I was able to Frankenstein the printer and PC for now, and it lives. Woman slaps me, so manager asks her to leave, and I still got my cat food. I'm a 15-year-old male, and the woman is maybe in her 40s. Early in the day, I was sent to the store to grab some cat food for the strays across the street. There are way too many of them, and I don't want to come back for some time. So I decide to get a big bag, maybe 10 pounds or so, and of course, it's on the highest shelf. So me being me and not wanting to spend more time trying to find someone to help me, I just grab one of those big orange stair ladders further down from the cat food. I push it over to where I need it, climb up, and take the bag with me down, struggling just a bit, but nonetheless an easy task. Now I take the ladder back down to where it was with the bag on it the whole time, and start to walk away, when I hear an excuse me. I'm still walking because I don't think she's talking to me. Then I hear loud running steps towards me, so I turn around to a woman yelling in my face about how pretending to not hear me was not funny, and you should help all customers even if you're busy. After she's done talking, I say, "I don't work here, lady," and turn back, walking to go pay for my cat food, when she grabs me on my shirt and yanks me towards her face, and even louder than before she yells at me, spitting in my face while she does. Now I'm very panicked because I don't like interacting with people, even having an older woman yelling in my face about me getting fired at a job I don't even have. Now she's making so much noise, a guy walks over and tells her to chill, when she says, I want him to apologize to me for such bad manners and such. But the great thing is, when I finally see who came to help me, I see it was my friend's dad who came to help me, and I didn't even know he worked here for as long as I've been coming in here. I feel more calm knowing I'm in good hands, but still a bit frightened. That's when I quickly grab her hand and move it off me, and as I turn around to say something, she slaps me. And that's when my friend's dad says to her, "That's it, I will not tolerate any of this in my store. I'm sorry ma'am, but I will have to ask you to leave now." And trust me, when she hears him say that, she goes silent, and grabs her shopping cart that she left somewhere when she first saw me and came over to me. Now she's quit caring about whatever she wanted before, and just goes to pay for her stuff. When she's finally up there, the following happens. "Ma'am, you have to leave. I'm sorry, but we will not be accepting any money for these, and we just want you out of the store." As that's all happening, I just go to a self-checkout, and as I'm leaving the store, I hear what could only be described as a woman impersonating a tornado siren. Later on, the friend's dad says to me, "Anytime you need something, please get someone, so this doesn't happen again." You're right, I'm the dumbest person on the planet. Thanks. I'm a 20-something book-enjoying coffee drinker, so naturally I end up where the other couple million 20-something book-enjoying coffee drinkers go, my local bookstore. I'm not there frequently enough that I get recognized, but I'll do some window shopping and have a coffee every so often. They did some reorganizing a while back and a bunch of sections got moved around, and from that came this lovely encounter. I'm browsing the new arrival displays, drinking my latte, and an older lady taps me on the shoulder and asks me to point her towards the romance section. I have no idea where the romance section went, but I don't see an employee to send her to, and it really isn't that big of an inconvenience to give it a shot. I start my answer with, "I don't know, but..." and she interrupts me. She says it's really unprofessional that I don't know where anything is. Huh? She goes on a tirade about how dumb I must be to not know where anything is, and what was the point of reorganizing the whole place if I can't even remember where things got moved. I did question at first if she thought I worked there, but I dismissed the idea because surely she couldn't be that dense. Folks, I was in a skirt and heels. I had a basket of books and a coffee. I was carrying a purse. I couldn't have looked less like an employee if I tried. I told her as much, and she just got madder. "Well, you just look like you work here. It's not my fault you're too dumb to correct people." To be honest, that hurt my feelings a little, but I realized I had a superpower no employee at that store did. The ability to walk away from angry customers. So I did. Ignoring someone never felt so good. I think she hunted down a manager and started complaining to them, but I'm not sure how she managed to identify one in the first place. A bit anticlimactic, yeah, but getting to ignore a mean customer at my actual job is my biggest fantasy, and this was the closest I've ever gotten to fulfilling it. That is it for today, friends. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it, and even more so if you hit that subscribe button as well. So I'm out of here, have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.